Hi, I mentioned in the last video that I'd had some issues with quality, which was really to do with trying to run a little bit too much on one machine. This MacBook is an older model, it's 2013, and it runs all the audio software I want adequately, but it was struggling to run all of that and record into OBS at the same time. So the OBS is really designed for streaming, and specifically I think it is used mostly for game streaming, and the way that most streamers use this software is that they have their games running on one machine and they have this OBS software running on another, and they use these capture cards to take the display from one machine and record it on another. And this means that the load can be shared between the machines. One can do recording and one can do everything else. So as you can see here, that's what I've got set up. I have the display coming out of my MacBook, going into a capture card and coming into OBS. I'm actually going to swap over here, and I'm just going to pan round the setup so you can see it. Here we've got two interfaces. This Rubik's is connected to the MacBook, so we have a mic coming in here, which is then coming into Logic. It's then coming out of Logic, out the back of the Rubik's, and then into this Behringer. And then once this Behringer is connected to the second computer. So that's what the audio routing is, and the video comes via this little capture card which you see here. We've got an HDMI out of the MacBook, comes into the capture card here, which is connected by USB, and that then comes in here. So this isn't going to be an in-depth video. It's just to show you what's possible and indeed desirable if you're going to use OBS as a system to make reasonably high quality tutorials. I've found that it does need to be split across two machines. Now, depending on the age of your machine, you might have much better luck just running it all on one machine. It is a little bit of a luxury to have two. I'm lucky enough to have this MacBook signed out from Drake Music Scotland, so I have my second machine spare. So that's all I want to talk about today. I hope you've enjoyed these videos and it's given you some idea of what's possible with OBS. Thanks.